Hello there, I'm Fiona Curie from Style Liberation and creator of the Facebook group 35 Plus Where to Shop. We help women 35 plus to create a wardrobe full of outfits that they absolutely love and feel and look fabulous in. And we do that through our one-to-one consults, our group workshops, our online programs, Style Transformation, and our online membership, the Super Stylers. So tonight, the topic I am going to talk through is a little bit controversial because I know that we have a little bit of perhaps a love affair with wearing black clothes, shoes, and accessories. And this is often what we see when we go and do, say, like a wardrobe audit, or when we talk to our women. And that is that they tend to have this sea of black and then these pops of colours and everything coming through in their wardrobe. Now, there are a number of reasons for this. And for some of us, it's not actually an issue at all. In particular, it's not an issue if you are, for example, a cool clear palette, cool clear bright, or a cool clear and deep palette. Or if your style personality is a little bit more, say, rebellious or dramatic, then it actually makes sense that you'll have quite a bit of black in your wardrobe. However, if you're someone whose style personality is perhaps a little bit more feminine or elegant or even creative, then it might feel like, sometimes you feel a little bit bored or frustrated. We also find that a lot of people have black in their wardrobe because they want to experiment with colour. However, they think the only thing to pair with colour is, say, a black base, like pants or skirts or tops and things like that too. So what we say is that colour loves colour. I'm just going to see if we've got a few people here. Hi, Mary. Lovely to see you here. And Mary, you can totally wear black, especially with your style personality as well. But we do say to people who are allowed to wear black, don't go bragging about it to other people because sometimes they get a little upset. So what we say is colour loves colour. And what we often find is that you'll have a staple black piece of clothing in your wardrobe, either pants, skirt, top, shoes, bags, that type of thing. And what happens is you keep pairing those things and use that as a base to experiment with colour. And what we mean by colour loves colour is often what we find is that black ends up being a little bit harsh. So I just want to walk you through a few examples of that now. So what we've got here is a beautiful warm and muted palette. So you've got those autumnal tones coming through, you've got beautiful camels, sort of a deeper rusty red, you've got your tan colour in there, and then you can even see a little bit of navy coming through on that top. So you can see it when you put it with the black pants. It's a little bit jarring. That's what can happen. It looks a little bit harsh or a little bit jarring. Whereas when you pair it with that beautiful brown, rusty brown colour, it makes the rest of the colours in that outfit absolutely sing. And that is one of the keys. Another reason, I should have mentioned it before, that we often are drawn to black is because it's actually easy to get. Retailers know that we will go for that. And so they'll make lots of pieces because we look at that as a core or base colour in our wardrobe. And what I'd love to share with you this evening is really thinking about introducing some other base or core colours into your wardrobe and play around with that. So stick with me because I'm going to give you a little bit of an exercise to do at the end around that. But in the meantime, I just want to show you a few more examples of how we can swap out our black pants so that we can create even more outfit combinations. So next up, we've got a beautiful cool palette. And I love this Pussy Bow blouse. It's absolutely stunning. I'm pretty sure this was a Bowden from last season. So again, it's something that we would probably, traditionally opt for wearing with a black pant. And we can see in the blouse there, you've got some beautiful pinks and lilacs. You've got deep blues in there as well. And so what I wanted to do was to show you that you can pull out some of those colours in there. In terms of that cobalt blue in the beautiful pleated skirt, those gorgeous ginger and smart lilac or soft purple wide leg trousers. And we've also pulled out the cobalt blue in the shoes too. But another colour to think about here would also be these gorgeous pair of grey pants or trousers, because a soft grey or even a medium depth grey here would work really, really well because it's a great core or neutral that mixes and matches with lots of other colours. Now, another colour that we would suggest here as well, which I haven't put in because we are known for talking about navy all the time. Like, navy is the ultimate core colour because it makes all other colours sing, and it is more versatile, we say, than even wearing a black pair of pants. But because we go on about it so much, I haven't put it in the example here. But navy would be brilliant here. It would pick up that blue, and again, a great alternative. Just got another 2 examples to show you. So again, we're going back to a warmer palette, and this is slightly a brighter, warm, what we would call a warm clear palette. Almost, it could translate a little bit across over to your warm muted as well. And look, when we look at, say, printed skirts or pants, for example, or even we're looking at a print top, what we recommend is to actually pull out colours that are within that print to bring on either the top or the bottom half. That's the easiest way to mix and match colour when you do that. So for this particular skirt, it does actually have a black background. So it actually wouldn't be that unusual to think, okay, well, I'm just going to wear a black top with that. And then we've got that beautiful orange blazer paired with it. But what you can see again, it actually makes the rest of the colours quite heavy in terms of you've already got the dark base on the bottom, and putting it with that black top and then with that beautiful orange over the top, it's a little bit heavy and again, a little bit harsh. So what we've done here is popped in a beautiful sort of salmon coral coloured blouse that blends beautifully and tones beautifully with both the orange blazer and the skirt as well. So it doesn't have to match exactly, it just needs to tone. So just one more example to show you. Our next example again is from a cooler palette, and this would be what we would call probably a cool and muted or slightly softer cool colour, so not really bright and bold. And what you can see here, again, the skirt has that little bit of deep navy to black in it. So you think, okay, I can pair some black with this. But again, with this skirt, because of the fabric that's in it, it's got that little bit of shimmer, it's a little bit sheer, and it's got a little bit more of that floaty, feminine, creative feel to it. The black is actually quite heavy with it, and it competes against the skirt. Whereas if you bring in that beautiful turquoise colour, blue-green colour, then it sings and harmonises and looks like it all belongs together. So it's really thinking about using other colours to create sort of balance and harmony in the outfits that you create. And that's the thing where you will look at other people and you look at their outfit and you go, oh, wow, that looks really fantastic. How have they pulled that together? And it's often because they're using beautiful tones that complement each other to create that balance and harmony. And that's what colour is all about. So you're probably saying, that's great, Fiona. Then, instead of having, black base pieces like your tops and your skirts and your pants and your jackets and dresses and things like that, instead now I'm going to have all of these different random colours. So a little bit of a hint about that. So what you want to think about is when you are working with colour, or when you're looking to create a wardrobe full of outfits that mix and match, all the different pieces go together. The key is to work within a colour palette. That is the key. And this is the colour system that we work with. So on this side over here, we've got all our cool tones, cool clear, cool soft and muted, warm autumnal tones, which are a little bit softer and a little bit more texture, and then those warm, clear, crisp, bright, I like to call them Queensland colours here. So when you work within one of these colour palettes, Everything mixes and matches together to create lots and lots of different color combinations. And that's where we often find it tricky to create outfits. And we hear you. You've said to us that creating outfits is the tricky part. And so color is really key to that. Style personality is really important, but color is so, so key to it, because I don't know about you, but before I understood color within the context of a wardrobe and things like that, I had, mustard over here, trying to put it with a hot pink over here, and, doing khaki with a beautiful soft blue, and nothing ever gelled or went together. But when you work within one color palette, and if I give you an example of this cool, and I always get the camera not quite right with this, but this cool muted palette here that you can see, everything mixes and matches to create lots of different and really beautiful color combinations. So to give you an example of that, here are some outfit combinations that we've got. And I might make these just a little bit bigger so that you can see that there. Perfect. So over this side, we've got a warm, cool palette, I should say. So cool is blue based. And over here, we have outfits that are created with a warm palette. So more yellow based in the color than blue based. There's definitely still blues that you can wear within a warm palette. Now, these are actually navy, these two items, and the background of that blouse as well is a navy, the shoes are navy. So this is where I was saying earlier that we're always banging on about navy as being a brilliant base for both warm and cool color palettes. So what you can see here is all of these pieces are interchangeable. So you could, if you wanted to, put that blazer over here. You can swap these pair of jeans and put the purple pants with that blouse, because again, it mixes and matches. You can put the coat over here with the jeans and the blouse, and the blazer over here with the purple pants and the blouse. And then you can interchange those shorts across, probably not with the coat, but definitely with the blouse and the blazer too. And so you can see there, you can create lots of different mix and match combinations, as well as with your accessories. You could bring that bag over here, this bag over there, these shoes over here, and those shoes over there. So it is that ability to have less pieces, but do so much more with them when you don't just rely on your black pair of pants. And look, having black as a base in your wardrobe in terms of pants and things like that will work. But if you're looking to really experiment with color, then it's not going to make the color that you choose to bring into your wardrobe sing as much as it can. Again, if we look at this warm, beautiful warm example over here, we can interchange. And you can see we've actually picked up colors from within the skirt here for tops, shoes, and accessories. The one I really love is these sort of burgundy brown boots, and you can see we've picked up that color just within the skirt there. So you can also imagine we could do that in a top or a jacket. However, if we tried to, for example, bring this bag across into this color palette, then it doesn't play friends. Likewise, if we bring this over here, it doesn't gel as well. Like, you could get away with it, but it doesn't gel as well. And that is the beauty of working within a color palette. Now, for some people, that might feel like there's a bit of constraint. But when we show you the palette, or if we show you that slide, there's actually thousands of colors that you can wear within a palette. It's really understanding some rules around the depth of the color that's going to be right for you, the intensity of the color that's going to be right for you, and also the temperature too. So mix and match is an awesome benefit of understanding your color palette and working within a color palette. But really, we know that the number one reason people love having their colors done is because the impact that it has on them. Their eyes sparkle, their skin glows, and their smile shines. It really does. Because when you wear the colors that are right for you, it makes you look healthy, glowing, and vibrant. And when you're perhaps not wearing quite the right colors, we call them the sick day colors, which are important to have in your wardrobe for those days where there's maybe something you don't want to go to. You wear them the day before and everyone goes, yep, you looked a bit crap yesterday. So this is Ruth. Ruth is one of our Brisbane clients, and she did a face-to-face consult with Christy. Now, she had actually had her colours done previously. And the thing is, though, one of the things that she hadn't been taught during that process was around colour contrast. And this is a really great example of Ruth here wearing something that is too close to her skin tone, and her features sort of disappear and they're not highlighted by the colours that she wears. She really needs to wear medium to deeper colours and tones. Whereas you can see this transformation here when she is wearing the right tones and colours for her. Again, her features sparkle and shine, which I think is absolutely brilliant. And last week, you would have met Alice. And again, for Alice, she was wearing things that were a little bit too light or soft and a little bit muted for her. And the difference it makes for her in terms of her eyes and her skin when she wears those brilliant reds, and she looks amazing in the plums, the purples and royal blues as well. And you can see that transformation. So working within a color palette is not just about creating that mix and match. It's also about the impact it has on your hair, skin, and eyes and the way that you look. So I always say it's a fantastic byproduct of trying to do more with less. Absolutely. So I've got a little bit of an exercise for you to do if you're up for the challenge. Is anyone up for the challenge? So the challenge is, I would love you to choose a core color in your wardrobe. So what do I mean by a core color? Here are a few examples of what we might consider to be a core color. Think of it as your black if you want to do that, but I want you to think about an alternative to black. So think about charcoal, gray, anything from a light gray through to a deeper gray. In your navies or mid blues, chambray, denim works as well, whites, stone, bone, taupe, beautiful rich browns, mahogany colors, also those sort of camel rust colors, your beiges, soft browns, and also khaki. So I want you to see if you've got a base piece. And what I mean by a base piece is like a pair of pants or a skirt or shorts or maybe a jacket. And what I would love you to do is create some outfits using those base pieces rather than using black. And if you feel brave enough, I would love you to post a picture of that outfit combo in the comments below, whether that's this evening, tomorrow, or over the weekend. I would love to see that and see what you come up with and just see the difference of pairing something with your black base and pairing it with color. Because as we know, color loves color. Now, if you're someone who wants to get to know your colors much better, have a color palette or grab yourself one of these, then I would love to invite you to join the next round of the Style Transformation. So the Style Transformation is an online program. You can be based anywhere at all, here in Australia, anywhere. And what we do is we help you through the 5 steps to create a wardrobe full of outfits that you absolutely love. And one of the key things that we cover in the Style Transformation is color. So what happens is you actually get your own color palette, that you learn what colors are best for you based on your hair, skin, and eyes. We do a virtual color analysis for you. And then, yes, we give you the swatch, but we teach you how to use it because there's lots to learn in terms of the right contrast levels for you, what your eye intensifier colors are, what your eye enhancer colors are for you, what fabrics and finishes are perfect for you, how to combine that color within your color palette, and most importantly as well, how to find your colors and where to find them and which colors in your palette you'll really enjoy wearing based on your style personality too. So the next round, the doors to the next round open on the 24th of March, but we do have a wait list and we'd love you to join that wait list because if you do, you're the first to know when the doors open. Plus, we are giving away some special bonuses for people who join on opening day, and only those on the wait list will have access to those. So if that's something that you think that you would be interested in and you'd like to find out more about it, then you can pop over to styleliberation.mykajabi.com/ST waitlist. And the link is either above and it will also be below as well. Thank you so much for joining me this evening, and I will make sure to check out the comments as well. And if you've got any questions at all, please post them in the comments and I will go and take a look right now. Take care, everyone. Bye.